We are back to the Fish and Corn Show, and geez, we have no interest.
You know why I love cigars? It reminds me of being 21.
Boy, did you smoke a lot of cigars back then?
Well, I remember having traveled with my brother in Mexico, and I got into the thing of buying cigars in Puerto Vallarta and smoking cigars out in the
Camping. Or
no, it wasn't camping. It was out in the fucking beach and shit, just sitting there and
smoking
cigars and drinking beer. And when I came back, that's when we first started hanging out. And we would we'd go downtown and either find a place to smoke a cigar and just be obnoxious.
It was just kind of popular back then.
Well, not just that, but it would clear out a room. Because
Yeah.
back in the day, you could still smoke in bars and smoke in different places, and people would actually have to say, you can't smoke the cigar in here.
There was a time when you can smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Because I've actually smoked a cigar in Denny's when you can do it. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not saying that I miss it, okay?
Remember when you used to go to a restaurant and you used to come out smelling like smoke sometimes?
Especially in Vegas.
Oh, geez, Vegas, you still smell like smoke. It's
not
so much. You're right, because
anymore.
They have these smoking. A big portion of the casinos non-smoking now. A big portion. It's not like in a day where it was all tiny.
Different times, dude. Different times.
Because I heard Vegas is getting rid of like the free drink policy now, unless you're probably high rolling. Of course, they'll give you drinks.
I always thought the free drink policy was kind of bullshit anyway, because you're getting a free $2 drink. But at the same time, you're blowing $7-10 sitting there.
But it's kind of nice. Remember, there was one time we were getting
that time we were playing
rolling dice,
forever?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there was free drinks and free cigarettes.
But
Remember that?
Dude, we were playing that table for almost an hour.
And we got this weird. You could get cigarettes. There was a time when you could get free cigarettes. God damn, dude. God damn.
That was the longest throwing streak I've ever had, man.
I think, I made a couple hundred, like $100 some odd because I was still playing cheapy. But I think breakfast before breakfast, dude, that was crazy. That whole time was crazy. The time we went that time.
Back in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Fishwoman about the time we went when we stayed at the Hard Rock, and before breakfast wanted snacks on the way home, and I told him to do something wacky or something. You know, we got on this thing. Why didn't he buy snacks? Why didn't he have snacks? Because I think me and the Christian kid, we got it at the gas station because he wanted our snacks.
He didn't have cash. He had spent his cash.
Oh, that guy spends his cash everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He wants cash. Like, you can't go to TJ with him because he can't bring lots of cash because he'll end up spending it.
He'll end up spending it.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't have that kind of
habit
because he supported that wife back on going back to that whole beginning of this series of shows. He liked to throw his money away. No matter what it was.
I have my own share of money pits, okay? But those money pits are going to take care of me when I'm old, you know?
Yeah. No, you can't... Like, when we went to Canada Steak Burger, he had to order, like, so much food. It's like, Jesus Christ, who's going to eat these fish and chips? That's like $10. But even to a McDonald's, and it's always been that way. You go somewhere, he's always ordering appetizers, and there's always a dessert.
Yep. It's like a ritual with the guy.
Just burning cash. And the guy don't cook.
That's what really I don't understand. If you were that much into food, wouldn't you cook?
And that woman of his didn't cook. She wouldn't even clean, and she's there all day long. That was something else about this woman. Nice woman, but I wouldn't be married to her.
No way, dude. And I don't mean to be sexist about it or anything, but if you're sitting at home and not working or doing anything, the least you could do is make sure that fucking place is spotless.
Because that's not hard at all. You must be really just sitting there. And I don't know how you can do it for 20... I could see like 6 months because you're maybe going through a time.
Depression or whatever, yeah. But if you got nothing else going on in your life, your house should be fucking spotless and you should be 4% body fat. Okay? Because you got that kind of time on your hands, improve your life.
I don't get it too, because the thing is that homie during this whole time would be buying those cars. Like, you know, you're not doing anything. You don't. I'm gonna buy you a new car. You know what I mean? You don't cook. We go out to dinner each time, and you want a new car. And I think he justifies it because of the fact that, you know, what is it, $300 a month for the car payment?
Yeah.
God, that's a lot of
the
money.
little stuff that adds up, though. I mean, but actually, $300 a month is pretty cheap for a car payment.
What I'm just saying, that is cheap. But you know him, that's how he. Oh, it is accurate. You know, I see that coming in. You know, listed on my paycheck or whatever. I can buy this, but you know, it's dangerous if you start buying shit on like credit and she's using obviously your credit card to buy these. Remember, she'd be on QVC before the whole Amazon thing, and then it went to Amazon.
Yep.
And most of the shit on QVC is crap. You might see that one pan you need.
People still obsess over buying garbage, dude. My mother-in-law is like that. She purchases stuff online all the time, and it's like, dude, you don't even need it. You've got a house full of shit you don't need, and you want to add to it?
Yeah.
By the time I'm 55, I hope to have 3 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shoes, and maybe 4 shirts. And that'll be the grand sum of my personal property.
Let me ask you a question. Do you actively buy new clothes because you need it?
If I need if I need a new shirt, I'll go to Goodwill.
Okay.
Because, for instance, the other day I wanted to go buy a dry fit golf shirt to go play frisbee golf with my brother. Mm-hmm. And I went to Sports Authority first. Not Sports Authority, Dick's, right?
They want like $40.
They wanted $40 for a glorified T-shirt or a glorified polo shirt. And it's like, yeah, that's not happening.
Costco, I get most of my brand new clothes.
Costco, they still wanted $15 for it.
Yeah,
right?
15. I have some.
And
of
I
those.
thought, nah. I went to Goodwill. Mm-hmm. I found the exact same fucking Nike one that I saw at Dick's, right? That they wanted for $40. Mm-hmm. It was $4.99 at the fucking Goodwill.
Yeah, I was in one of these things last
week.
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go wear it maybe 10, 12 times, and that's it.
That's sad. Because what's funny is that this week I have been in the Goodwill. I was in the La Mesa Goodwill, and to get these cigars for the Fish and Corn show. Because that's where Hoffner's is on that La Mesa Boulevard, and so is the Goodwill. So I was at a Goodwill. I always look for cooking devices and ashtrays.
I look for what do you call it? Cooking cookware. You know, pots, pans, that kind of thing.
Sometimes you come with some good shit. And ashtrays. I got my good leaded, crystal ashtray for like basically like $5, and it's like at least I'm gonna just say it's at least worth $60, $80 if you were to go to a smoked cigar shop and buy one of these fucking cigar ashtrays, and I have one, so I always look there. So if you're a cigar aficionado, this is a tip to you that you can get good ashtrays on occasion at the Five and Dime, or not Five and Dimes, the Goodwills and
if you come across a tea cake tray stack, let me know. I'm looking for a nice one. Tea cake tray.
Oh, okay, like the tiered ones.
Yeah, tiered.
Okay,
preferably silver.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because then you can find that shit. Because one time there was a whole set of. I was totally broke at the time. This is like about 4 years ago when I had the boat. You know, I mean, I had money, but it was like, I can't buy.
But you're spending it on other shit.
Yeah, I can't. I don't. They had copper like cookware, like the nice copper cookware. It wasn't free, but it was significantly cheap.
Yeah.
You know, like a pan was like $13, and like a brand new one would be like 110 or 80 at the very least, depending what brand you bought.
Yeah. No, I'm the king of scavenging for, cheap or free shit.
Well, that's why I told you about, the fish wants something. I told Corn it was an expensive toy. We won't say what it is, but it was an expensive toy, and I kind of almost justified in my head because you live short, and that's
Yeah.
true. You're only here.
You're only gonna live once. Enjoy it. But
Yeah, but it was such a super high dollar amount that
was a
the
big
money
job.
coming. It was just to be a no-brainer when you could get something
Smaller.
for less, like almost like that whole dime, not the thrift store
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But you get basically the same experience.
You get the
I
same
understand.
experience. It's the same experience. That's why, going back to that same thing, why would I go to Disneyland, get that fast pass when we can go for free? You get $2, you get 2 beers upon entry, and it's a funner experience. You know what I'm getting at, right?
It's a different type of Disneyland.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting at. And you get, for price of admission, you get 2 beers.
It's the Krusty the Clown's version of the happiest place on earth.
Yes, and you know what we're talking about. It's a good old place called HK. We call it that because we're fucking regular. Not kidding, we're not regulars, but there's people I bet you out there that's using the acronym for
Of course.
Hong Kong. Like, let's go to HK,
Of course.
because people have made, what do they call Adelitas? Let's go to Addis.
All of these places are the same shit, though. I mean, if you think about it, there's no difference between a titty bar and a regular bar or a coffee shop. It's just a place to hang out with your buds.
Some of these places got notoriety because, you know what, I think I saw on Facebook, on the reader page, I think they had a write-up. It was some kind of significant mag or news agency because the Bambi Club fucking shut down.
Oh, yeah. Like, shut down. I drove by there the other day simply because I was taking my kid brother to get his teeth.
It's been years since I've been...
I
years!
haven't been by there in eons, and everything's changed around there. It's actually quite...
But let's explain to
upscale.
these people who are watching... where's that country that are fans in Nebraska or something?
The Bambi Club was a notorious whorehouse / strip joint on the Revolution Strip in Tijuana. It's
Back in the day, you can go there, see some naked woman dancing to Cult. Like the Cult.
No, but I mean that place was in songs, dude.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
I mean, people wrote songs about your mom doing a floor show at the Bambi Club.
Yeah.
It's like,
Remember those back in the day because during those heyday, I recollect Bambi to my late teens, early 20s kind of realm when it was it was
the most notorious place
Nirvana
out there,
kind of music was there.
Yeah.
The Cult would be like the strip club, and with the UFO Man.
UFO Man loved that shit.
Yeah, it was a few years after when we started doing the stateside strip club. Was people were dancing to either what I was that Genuine Side White Ride It My Pony, and then also Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Rooster.
Yeah.
And they come to get the rooster.
I haven't been to a strip club in so long. I wouldn't know what goes on in there anymore.
I remember going with one time the UFO guy. Oh, we come back another episode. Hold on.